Okay, friends, Doc South with you, and I've just got a picture here of an antique child's cook stove. I've got to be a little careful. A hornet has evidently built a nest in it, so I've got to be a little careful how we do this. Just a small nest, but still, that hornet looks like it's definitely ready to use its stinger should I get out of hand here. But this actually is an old toy cook stove. I'm assuming from probably the early 1900s, and at one time it would have sat on legs under here. Okay, it had an ash pit where I'm pointing now. By the way, that's near where the hornet's got its little nest. The Those doors would open and close to adjust for draft. There was probably a draft adjuster here too in the ash pit. The air would to feed the fire would come through here, up through a grate. Let's see if I can show you without getting stung. And yeah, you can see where the wood would be placed. Again, the child would take little strips of wood or maybe charcoal, throw them down into into the firebox. The fire would play over you can see over the oven area and eventually come up the chimney. This, of course, would sit on legs. There was probably nice little cast iron legs. And in there, you could bake a cupcake or maybe a little pie. You could probably even do a bit of a grilled cheese here if you had everything going just right. I'm assuming in the firebox there. Yep. There's a grate. So everything would work actually just fine. I'm assuming, again, this would have been something you definitely would have used outdoors. It would have smoked up the house to use it indoors. But for its size, this doggone little thing it might take forever, but it would cook a meal. I'll be doggone if it wouldn't. Doggone. It would take, like I said, yeah, you'd be at it a while. But I guess this was before TV, so it'd keep a kid busy. Maybe they go play cards or Monopoly or something. But ain't that something? I'm just thinking that is so cool. Sandy has most of the parts, so she's going to work on it when she gets a chance. And, well, bless her heart. Man, I'll tell you. What a cool old toy. Get right down to it. Yeah, cool. You know, just in memory of all the little kids, the little girls that probably played with this, or the boys too, yeah, we'll make it a Lord's Prayer moment. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, yep, and the glory forever. So be it. You know, the wood stove my first wife Molly and I had, we actually did cook on it. You can cook Thanksgiving dinner on the darn thing. You just got to get it all good and hot, and you'd be surprised. And it heats the house too. Again, I don't think this would have been an apartment model for grown-ups. There's slightly bigger stoves for that kind of thing, I believe. But this one, yeah, probably would have worked just fine. I don't know if there was a stovepipe that maybe they could shunt out the window, so that the little kid could cook inside. Probably this is more of an outdoor thing. Probably be safest. Anyway, I thought you'd get a charge out of it. Sandy's going to work on it in a bit, so thought I'd let you know. Bye now, friends, and God bless.